We're here in the kitchen. We've taken the kitchen on the road today, on the road to one of our favorite places, Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath, and their beautiful demonstration kitchen here in Warwick. And here with me is Paul Wade. He's the executive chef of Pietra, the brand new, newly remodeled Stonehouse.
That's correct. The Stonehouse in Little Compton. Fantastic and great to see you again.
I'm liking the one-gloved.
You like that? That's my Michael Jackson thing.
It's an homage.
Exactly.
So what are we making today in the kitchen?
We're making a Stonehouse Tuna Crudo, and we're kind of blending the idea of Italian cooking with the technique of Japanese cooking.
Really? That's really creative.
Absolutely. So we're doing crudo, but we're doing with arborio risotto, but we're cooking it like sushi rice.
All right, so tell me about our ingredients here.
So we have some beautiful tuna from Hawaii. This is ahi tuna, #1, just beautiful sashimi-grade tuna.
Looks great.
And then, of course, I've garnished it in the style of the Mediterranean with some lemon-infused olive oil, some nice, wonderful herbs, some fresh Maine sea salt, and, of course, I'm going to garnish it with some beautiful pickled shallots that have been infused with saffron and a little bit of white balsamic vinegar.
And it gives that kind of like yellowish, like, neon look.
Beautiful, yeah, that beautiful golden tone, exactly.
Excellent. Now, you told me about risotto rice, right?
That's correct.
Let's see the risotto rice, because this is pretty great. This is where Italy and Japan come together. We're making pretty much sushi.
That's exactly right. So what I did is I took some beautiful risotto, arborio rice that you can get at the store, and I put it in a rice cooker. And I just cooked it, just like you would any type of rice. And it was essentially 1-to-1, the ratio of water to rice, a little bit of bay leaves. Cook it. When it's finished, 12 minutes later, I toss it with a little bit of sugar, salt, and rice vinegar, just like you would in a sushi bar. And I use that as the base for the tuna, which we will sear with a blowtorch.
And this is something we can find at Stonehouse, right?
That's correct.
Oh, man. I got to find out about Pietra coming up in a little bit, because I know Stonehouse, if you haven't been since it's been remodeled, oh my, is it gorgeous. We're going to get a little bit of details from Paul Wade coming up in a little bit, and we're going to be cooking up some sushi. Tuna.
Yum.
Italy. I love it. It's all coming up in just a little bit, but for now, over to you guys.
It's over to you.
We're back here in the kitchen, and we've taken the kitchen on the road to Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath here at Jefferson Boulevard in Warwick. This is a big demonstration kitchen, and, it's nice to be able to stretch out. I appreciate you letting us in here again.
Oh, you're quite welcome, and thanks for coming down. It's great to have you and Chef Paul from the Stonehouse here, and we're just having fun again here at the showroom.
There's a big crowd here, and this is something that happens a lot here at Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath, right?
It is. We typically have at least once a month and sometimes more. It can be a demonstration or possibly cooking classes. We just have a great time. We've already got the schedule set up for 2010, starting in January and moving right on through. So if you check the website, rikb.com, you can see what's happening here.
Excellent. And I'm telling you, once you come in here, you're going to fall in love. You'll probably have a brand new kitchen. I'm just letting it be known, because it's gorgeous.
Absolutely. Most people come in and they say, well, put the blindfolds on because...
Exactly. You have to have blinders like a horse, or else you're like, oh, my God. Oh, look at that. Oh, that kitchen over there. Thank you so much for letting us in again.
Oh, quite welcome. Thank you. And looking forward to trying out the food here.
It looks phenomenal. And you know what? Stonehouse just got remodeled. Paul Wade, who's the executive chef at Pietra. How are the customers enjoying this? Because if there's anything Rhode Islanders love, it's change. And you've changed a staple in Little Compton.
150-year-old beautiful New England coastal inn in Little Compton, Rhode Island. A year-and-a-half renovation, now a fully certified LEEDs property, all green, all self-sustaining, 2 restaurants, Pietra, 1854, which is open throughout the winter, and, of course, our beautiful 13 guest rooms.
And 1854 is what when people think Stonehouse, especially in Little Compton, they think 1854.
That is what it's known for.
And what can they be expecting when they walk into the brand new 1854?
A wonderfully newly renovated, beautiful tavern. It's still the same tap room that it used to be, but now it's been reinvented as 1854 with a new cuisine, a new food style. Still that New England tavern, but a very cutting-edge gastropub type cuisine.
I'll tell you, the rooms that they have there are fantastic. Pietra, when you walk in, is gorgeously designed, and we're about to eat some beautiful Pietra food in a little bit.
Tuna Crudo.
We're taking a blowtorch to the tuna. It's all coming up in a little bit, but we'll be back in the kitchen for now. Over to you guys. We're back here in the kitchen for the big kitchen segment, and it's so big, we actually had to get to a bigger kitchen. We're here at Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath at Jefferson Boulevard in Warwick. Paul Wade is the executive chef of Pietra at Stonehouse, and we're going to make some Stonehouse Tuna Crudo.
Tuna Crudo it is.
Japan and Italy
collide.
A lovely thing. I cannot go wrong with this. So let's get it started.
Beautiful. Ahi tuna.
All right.
We're going to bring that over here because you don't want to do it on the cutting board because we'll melt it. Because
why?
We are going to sear the tuna in the tataki style of Japan with a blowtorch. But not just any blowtorch. This is MAP gas. It burns at 1,200 degrees.
No way.
It will melt metal.
But that's metal.
Well, yeah, but we'll move fast. Watch.
Okay, here we go. So here's what we... Oh, my. Look at that. Did you ever watch the show Home Improvement?
I did.
Can you give me the grunts?
Oh. See? Just like that. Now, if I flip... Now, you got to do each side. So you want to try it?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, there you go.
All right, I have to be careful.
Careful. Keep your fingers out of there because it'll burn.
Oh, look at that. Am I doing a good job, Paul?
Hee-haw. That's it.
There's people...
Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, no. Keep doing a little bit more.
I'm going to tell you right now. A couple months ago, I was injured by a midget on the show.
Okay, that's good.
And I had to explain to the insurance company
on the show
exactly what happened. So if I tell them that I was incinerated by a blowtorch, I don't think they're going to let me
so
work
much
there.
Trouble.
All right, so here we go. So we've incinerated this tuna. It looks fantastic.
We have seared this tuna, tataki style.
Love it.
And now what we're going to do is slice it with a nice sharp knife.
All right.
Look at that. Huh? Look at that. So it's seared on the outside and raw, rare in the middle.
That's just
and this
the way
is
you
in
want
the
sashimi.
style of tataki.
Tataki, that's right.
In Japan. And what we'll do is we're going to top it on top of some rice.
Okay, now this is the risotto that we were talking about earlier.
Now here's where we're kind of gone. Now we're going sushi.
Now we're going sushi.
What we have here is the risotto that we talked about earlier that we cooked in the rice cooker with a little bit of rice vinegar and sugar and salt. As you can see, it's a little bit kind of sticky and sticking together just like sushi rice. So we're taking this arborio risotto rice and we're treating it just like we would sushi rice.
All right.
So we're going to add a little bit of chives because it's kind of a fun thing to do.
All right.
I have a little bit of nori seaweed and I'll put it on the mat. And then it's always important when you're working with this kind of rice, wet your fingers. That way the rice doesn't stick to your hands as much. Just like that. So good. Look at that.
I'm telling you, you get an Italian boy that loves sushi here. So you're like...
Italian sushi.
You're pretty much making my dreams come true right now. It's great. Is everybody here ready to have some of this? There we go. The crowd is ready to go. By the way, I have to say a big thanks to Best Buds out of North Carolina. Made these beautiful, beautiful showpieces here. I believe it's called Red Rover. It makes me look classy to have this around me. For a moment in time, I actually look like a classy fella.
Boy, those are some really beautiful flowers. And I did take some liberty to chop some up to use as garnish for today.
So these are roses?
These are rose petals.
Are they tasty?
Oh, they're really good.
Okay. What are we doing?
Okay. We're rolling up our risotto rice and a little bit of nori.
Yeah.
Just like that. So we make a little a little maki roll. Boy, he took that dare, didn't he? I love it.
That was delicious.
Okay. So now we just want to cut this guy up.
All right, cool. It really is an art to make sushi.
Yeah, I think so. It's all about the rice and the quality of the fish.
And I think we got both taken care of. Stonehouse does not skimp.
I think we're doing all right here. Look at that.
Stonehouse and Little Compton. Well, let me tell you something.
So Italy meets Japan. How about that?
It's a beautiful thing. In Little Compton, of all places.
In Little Compton, of all places. Crazy
So there
business.
we go. So there's our 6 pieces of deliciousness, and we top it off with the tuna. Now, this is something
just like that. Look
on
at
your
that.
menu, right?
Look at that. This is available in Pietra during the summertime. This is on our Crudo menu.
Excellent.
And I was very inspired to be able to do this today. Okay. Excited about it.
And let's top it off here. What do we
I have a little bit of balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
Okay. This is a little bit of reduced, beautiful 12-year-old balsamic vinegar from Italy.
Look at that.
And that wonderful syrup and wonderful acidic flavor.
When I'm cooking at home, I use the cheese from the mac and cheese, and I drizzle it around the noodles.
Oh, love it.
It looks just as good as that.
I bet it does. Oh, yummy. And these are pickled shallots. These are shallots, little onions that have been pickled with a little bit of white balsamic vinegar, rice vinegar, and a little bit of saffron to give them that golden hue.
It really is incredible. It looks like it's glowing.
Yeah, doesn't it? Pretty neat, huh?
1 minute left.
Then I've got a little bit of shaved radishes, like so. A little bit of chives. And we can't forget the rose petals.
Here we go.
Woohoo, rose petals. Yay, yay.
All right, let's get a taste of this really quick.
Really quick. Let's have one. Ready?
Right, here we go. Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Boom. When I'm speechless, it's good. Paul Wade, the executive chef at Pietra at Stonehouse in Little Compton. Go check him out, and thank you so much to Rhode Island Kitchen and Bath for letting us in today. It's time to take a look at weather now. This is tasty. Go to weather, please, because I'm going to eat more of these.